So today we're going to talk about what's in my camera bag. More specifically, what I use for day-to-day photography jobs or what I carry around for my everyday carry. What's up, guys? My name is Frederick. I'm a professional videographer, photographer, and content creator in the Southern California area full-time. And let's start off with my bag. This is the PGY Tech One Go 10-liter V2 sling bag. Now, everything about this bag is absolutely perfect. There's nothing I would change about this bag. Everything that you will see in this video fits in this bag comfortably, neatly, and securely. Everything about this bag is A1, whether it's the build quality, all of the compartments that you can use to store your equipment, the comfortability of carrying this bag, and how lightweight and easy it is to maneuver with this bag. Now, I actually pick this bag over my bigger bags when I go to do photography jobs or videography jobs because it's easy to have access to it, easy to unload, easy to load, easy to unzip, easy to zip. This bag is absolutely perfect. Now, I spent my own money on this bag. Actually, my wife actually purchased this bag, so I guess it is my money. You know how that goes. But I spent my own cash on this. PGY Tech, you can holler at your boy because you definitely have a fan when it comes to this bag. This bag is A1, A+, and a must cop. One of my favorite things about this bag here are the battery compartments inside that have these little itty bitty magnets that you put on your batteries to show if your batteries have life or if they're fully charged. You can easily flip them back and forth to let you know what batteries are good, which batteries are dead, which definitely saves a lot of time. And I am all about saving time and all about efficiency. Now, next up is my A7R4. Now, this is my main photography camera or my hybrid camera when I'm out. So I only like to take one camera when I'm traveling lightly. I usually use the A7S3 or FX30 for video, but this is my hybrid juggernaut when I'm out on the go. Now, this camera is a 61 megapixel camera. It also shoots 4K 24 frames, 4K 60 frames with a slight crop, but this is a great do-it-all camera. I got this camera for a tremendous deal, actually on Facebook Marketplace, and I've been using this camera for about 3 years now. This is my go-to for photography, but this is still a juggernaut when it comes to video. Put it in S-Log3, get some great footage. If you're a hybrid shooter and you're trying to save a little bit of money, you can definitely go with this. I do know they have the A7 IV out now, or the R5. You can go with that, but this right here definitely gets the job done. Autofocus, juggernaut. I usually pair it with a 2470, which is actually on my camera right now. But right now I have a 35 on here. 35 definitely gets the job done. Beautiful photos. I mean, flawless photos. Flawless 61 megapixel photos you can blow up beautifully, and your clients will definitely love the work you can produce with this beast. Next up is something I never knew I wanted until just recently because a new update just dropped, and that is the PlayStation Portable. Now, they just dropped the beta update that lets you play on the PlayStation Plus on games on the cloud. So now you can play it without owning a PlayStation. They have several titles available. I used to play PlayStation until about PlayStation 2, then I switched over to Xbox. So there's a ton of titles that I haven't played. I never played God of War, Black Myth Wukong. There's so many games that are out that I definitely want to try. I've been playing on the cloud so much, like I said, without even having a PlayStation 5, that I actually went and bought a PlayStation 5 just so I can have access to all the titles. Now, this thing is amazing. Amazing screen, amazing to use when you have a little bit of downtime. My favorite thing about it is I can play it and I don't really get lost in it. So if I'm uploading some footage on my computer, or if I'm out after a job at like a Starbucks and I'm uploading something, I can pull this out and I can play it, take a couple minutes, 15, 20 minutes while my things are downloading, files are transferring, etc. And it still allows me to be productive, but allows me to have a good time with my day. This thing is fire. I'm blown away, actually. I'm blown away, and this is a cloud, the beta service it's a beta service. So it's something that they just unveiled. So who knows what it's gonna be like when they update it or really expand it. But as of right now, they have a ton of games on there. It's a lot of nostalgia on there, and PlayStation, I'm pretty impressed, I gotta say. Now, if you never wanna run out of power throughout your day, this juggernaut battery from Small Rig is it. This is the VB99 Pro. Now, I keep this in all of my camera bags. I will never leave home without this. You can charge a laptop, it has USB-C, USB-A, D-tap ports. So any job that I'm on, if I'm out with my drone, I'm worried about my drone running out of battery, I can plug this right in. My camera running out of battery, I can plug this right in. This thing will charge all of your devices. Even when my wife and I are out, say if her phone is about to die and we're out, we need this for emergency power, we can use this. This thing is an absolute godsend. Shout out to Small Rig for making this. I can power multiple devices. I can power my Small Rig lights with this. Like I said, I can charge my laptop, charge my phone, charge my camera, charge any device that you have that's USB-C, USB-A, D-tap. This thing is absolutely amazing. This is something that if you're a photographer or a videographer, you definitely have to put this in your utility belt and you will be the Batman of photography for sure. Now, this is probably my favorite device that Apple has ever made. It's the 12.9-inch iPad M4 Pro with the Pro Apple Pencil. Now, this is what I use for all of my workflow. I mean, everything, photography, videography, my 4K video, etc. I haven't run into a task that this thing could not handle. There's nothing that I've done that this thing can't handle. It's perfect at home, perfect on the go. I get all of my work done on this thing. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. And I have the base model, right? So let's imagine if you updated it, or excuse me, if you upgraded it, upgraded the RAM and got more, I'm sure it can have a higher performance. But for everything that I do, all the 4K footage, videography that I've done, I have never ran into a problem with this thing. And I'm talking about whether downloading files, exporting files, color grading. There's nothing that I've done on this machine that this machine hasn't been able to handle. I am extremely impressed with what this thing can do. Now, I know people that have MacBooks. I've never been a real laptop guy. I like to be a little bit more portable with my things, but this thing is A1, and we know the price of these MacBook Pros. These MacBook Pros can get absolutely insane when it comes to price. But for me and my 4K footage, this thing gets the job done. And I'm telling you, I have never run into a project that I wasn't able to conquer with this M4 iPad Pro. And back along with that iPad Pro, this PGY Tech card reader has been an absolute game changer for my workflow. Now, this thing holds multiple cards. You guys can see the cards right here. Check it out. It's water resistant, holds my drone cards, holds my camera cards. Just allows me to be mobile, allows me to be able to transfer footage from myself to people that I work with, to clients if they need it immediately. It's super portable. It's actually very affordable. And this thing has been a game changer for my workflow, and it will do the same for you. Being portable, being able to be dynamic. I like to be like the Batman of photography and videography when I'm out. I like to have as many utilities in my belt to be able to do what I need to do, because the more flexible you are, the more money you can make in this business. And this right here will definitely add that to your repertoire. So you can definitely add this to your repertoire. I'm gonna put the links in for all the stuff in the bottom of the video. If you guys like this video, please like it, comment it, give it a share, because I'm all about helping people expand their portfolio. I'm all about helping people build their clientele and how to master your camera. And the last thing is something that I fought against for a very, very long time. I used to just crank up my shutter speed until I actually had a client tell me they wanted a very specific look for one of the videos, and I got ND filters. Now, these are ND filters, polarizing filters, and mist filters. These are from Maven Filters. Shout out to Mike Maven for sending these out to me. And these have been a game changer for my productivity, right? I know when we're out, a lot of times we want to just crank up the shutter speed, but that's going to change the dynamic and the look, especially for video, right? So this allows you to basically have, you've heard it a million times before, sunglasses for your camera to allow you to record in optimal settings. We already know when the sun is super bright, you might have to crank up that shutter or crank up that aperture, and it's not going to give you that exact look that you want, right? It's going to be a look that you're forced to produce, but with ND filters, it gives you the ability to still have a direct look that you want. Sometimes we really want that aperture low. We want that blurry background, right? But we already know that's going to let in a ton of light. And when you have an ND filter, you can put that on your camera. You can lower that aperture down to that 2.8, that 1.4, still get that blurry background and still get the pictures that you want. Now, everything I posted are just tools that you can add to your bag, making photography, videography life a lot easier. If this helped you in any way, guys, drop a comment, drop a like, drop a share. Let me know what you guys want to hear from me next, and I'd be glad to oblige you and help you out. But until then, y'all be beautiful. Y'all be blessed. Let's get it.